Hey everyone, it's Jerry, Texas. Hope you're having a good weekend. We just published our weekly newsletter for our investors and wanted to do a brief overview for everyone. Lots of excitement this past week with most of the major indices up over 2%. You take a look at QQQ, up weekly 3.58%, the Dow up 2.3%, and IWM almost 4% at 3.77%, and finally SPY up 2.53%. We did have a little bit of a pullback on Friday, but overall the market is still looking pretty good. We couldn't hold 450 on Friday, but we'll see if next week we get above it. In terms of the FINVIZ heat map, one of my favorite ways for viewing how the market did over the week. Obviously, there's a lot of green here, you can tell. There's a few pockets of underperformance from Verizon and AT&T, but most of the markets did pretty well. Energy had a little bit of a pullback, and again, this is the weekly. Taking a look at SPY, you can see that SPY gapped up this week and just continued to go up. It poked its head over 450 and then had a pullback on Friday, closing at 449. The three lines I've got here on my slide was a broken wing butterfly that I'm still in. I would make the most profit if it stopped on 440 on Friday. If you take a look at the Fear and Greed Index and the investor sentiment reports, the Fear and Greed Index is showing 80, which is about 3 points higher than it was the prior week at 77. Extreme greed just means that investors are very bullish, and most of the indicators below the hood on this thing, like the put-call ratio, is at a low 66. That means that more investors are buying more calls than they are puts. If you look at the investor sentiment, bullishness has gone down from July 5th to the week ending July 12th, from 46% down to 41%. So 5% less bullish than the prior week. Next week for earnings, we've got Bank of America, Charles Schwab, Goldman Sachs, a lot of financials. We've got American Express in there too. And then the non-financials, we've got Tesla, we've got Netflix, we've got Las Vegas Sands, Taiwan Semi. So a lot of interesting earnings are really starting to get busy. So I'd prepare for a lot of volatility next week. In terms of the economic calendar, we've got month over month June retail sales. We've got core retail sales coming out on Tuesday the 18th. And then Wednesday, we've got the crude oil inventories. And Thursday, we've got initial jobless claims, Philadelphia Fed manufacturing index, and also the existing home sales. The prior two metrics are for the month of July. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We hope you have a wonderful week. Check us out at truewealth.moneyvikings.com.